So you want to create a YouTube channel, you want to create videos on YouTube. Here are my tips and tricks on how to find out what channel it is you need to do, because I think that is obviously the most important thing that you need to figure out first. You've obviously made the decision to create a YouTube channel, but what is it you're going to create? Because I think if you've watched my videos in the past, you will know that the one thing you cannot do is just film everything and expect to blow up. Hopefully you're lucky and that might happen to you, but 9 times out of 10 you need to be in some sort of niche. You need to create an audience that is interested in that specific thing. Otherwise they just can't engage in it. If 1 minute you're talking about football and then the next minute you're talking about dancing, and then you might get the odd one that could be interested in that, but in order to grow, I don't think, my opinion, that doing videos all over the place is the way forward. Tip number 1, you need to try and figure out what it is you are actually going to talk about, film about. One of the ways that you can sort of do that, you can think about why is it you want to create a YouTube channel? Is it because you want to help people? Is it because you want to inform people? Do you want to share your life with people? There's so many different ways as to why you might want to create a YouTube channel, and that is going to help sort of motivate you in actually creating the channel. Because without a why, I think it will just become old and you just won't do it anymore. So if you create that why, it will give you that momentum, it will give you that motivation to actually do it. So you've obviously found out your why. You then need, that should then really give you an idea as to what exactly it is you want to talk about. So my why is I want to share how to grow on YouTube. I want to share things I've learned about like uploading on YouTube. So that's my why. And you want to know, do you find it easy to talk about it? Because obviously you're going to want to talk about it on camera. Do you find that part easy? Are you able to sort of create imagery that you can put on a video and sort of document it that way? Or do you find it easy to sort of think of things to actually talk about and film these videos? Is it an easy topic for you to think about? It's good to sort of say things are easy for you to do, but are you actually any good at it? Now, YouTube is obviously, I'm not expecting people to be experts at YouTube. I think that comes with a lot of practice. But if you are doing makeup videos, is something I used to do. If you are doing makeup videos, in order to compete with the YouTubers, you do actually have to be good at makeup, and that might sound a little bit harsh, but I think it's true. You can't go and do tutorials if you're not really that good at makeup. You could maybe go on to sort of do reviews instead of actually doing tutorials if it's makeup that you're interested in. There's different ways you can do it without going like your main route. I definitely feel like you can sort of say, right, okay, it's makeup I'm after, but what about makeup is it I am good at? Is it buying makeup? You could do hauls, and obviously this is just an example. You could do it many other ways, like games. If you're not very good at playing games, you could definitely sort of talk about unboxing the Xbox, reviewing games, there's everything like that. So you could definitely think about, like, are you any good at it? And would you find it easy to then talk about? You need to make sure that this is something that people are actually interested in. Now, you might be lucky and what you are thinking about might be completely new and nobody knows about it, but you put it out there and people just fall in love. That could be amazing. That's a great start. But I think 9 times out of 10 everything is out there, and you can sort of do your research to see if it's something that people are actually Googling, interested in. You can look on forums and stuff like that to see if it's something that is relevant and people are actually curious about. Otherwise, you could just be wasting your time, and maybe you need to take it down a different route rather than the route that you're thinking. So definitely do a little bit of research on the topic as to what you're wanting to do. Like, look at other YouTubers, see what they're doing, and just give you a little bit of confidence as to what exactly it is YouTube is expecting from that topic. Now, the perfect channel that you can think of, like I just briefly mentioned it, to be fair, an ideal channel that you could sort of create is something that people are talking about. Now, if you can find this channel, you are in for a winner right now, because if you can find a channel that people are wanting, people are Googling and stuff like that, but there isn't any videos on, if you can find that channel, you are in for a winner, because you will just be the top of everything and you will be the only video out there. That is the goal within YouTube, to create stuff where there's not many of that. Everybody has to come to you, you know. You figured everything out. The most important thing you really need to think about before you actually go and create a YouTube channel is you need to think about, one, can you fit it into your schedule right now? You have to remember that YouTube isn't just going to make you millions overnight. It's not. I mean, you have to get monetized first, you have to get 1,000 subscribers, you have to get 4,000 views, 4,000 watch hours. You have to do all of that before you get monetized, and you have to really make sure that you can dedicate some time to focus on your YouTube channel. You can't, YouTube doesn't like it when somebody just uploads a video once in a while. They really like a schedule. They really like to know that people are putting out regular content and keeping people on their platform. So YouTube really appreciates that. So can you fit it into your schedule? Can you sacrifice something in order to do that? If you can't, you know, you have to be dedicated and you have to make a decision to actually do it. Can you think of 10 videos maybe to create on that topic that you are wanting to talk about? Because if you can't think of 10, you will probably struggle, not really know what to do next. So what you don't want is to think, yes, great, I've got 3 videos, come to film them videos, and you're like, what do I do next, you know? Really plan out your time, your videos, before you even go and think about creating a YouTube channel. Try and keep it to one topic, one niche, only because it's a lot easier to share your content. It's a lot easier to find your audience. It's a lot easier to build your audience because they're not getting confused as to what content. Because I think sometimes if you put out a certain video and people subscribe to that, if you would then do something completely different, they might unsubscribe because they've forgotten that you are actually who you are and they don't like that content. So try and keep to a niche, and I think that'll help you grow. If you feel like you can't keep to a niche, obviously something else that could be great for you is, could you maybe do 2 channels or 3 channels, do 3 different niches, and then you can sort of focus on that, and then that might help you grow. It might help you promote one, and then you've got 3 channels. And Mr. Beast, if you look at his videos, he has loads of different channels. He has gaming channels, he has just normal channels, and I think if you can think of more than one topic that you are really good at that you want to share, try and create a couple of channels and see which one you prefer. And then it means you're not sort of confusing people who are coming onto your channel, not really knowing what they're getting. Last but not least, I think this is probably the most important one. Are you actually creating a YouTube channel for the right reasons? Because I am telling you, it is hard work. I have had my other YouTube channel for like 6 years, and I am only just getting paid on that channel. So like regular payments, I'm only just getting regular payments, and to work 6 years consistently for nothing, that's very draining and very demotivating. And you have to remember that YouTube isn't just going to pay you straight away. And people say like, oh, you've only got this many subscribers. Do you know how hard it is to get that many subscribers? Like, not many people have actually, if you look at the comparison as to how many channels there is into how many people actually have plaques, I bet you it's not that many in comparison. So don't, like, I think do it for the right reasons, and do it because you want to help people and because you want to share what you want to share. Don't do it for the fame, for the money, because you might be lucky but you also might not be. And are you still going to do it or not? And I think within saying that, just remember, if you do notice somebody who's little, and really look at them and just sort of see how hard they've actually worked for nothing. You know, it's easy to do all this work when you get paid lots of money for it, but to actually see somebody dedicated to keep doing it, that to me means more than somebody who's just like uploading a video here and there, you know. So that is all my tips I have for actually creating a YouTube channel. I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of an idea as to what it is that maybe you could talk about. Maybe it sparked something, I don't know. Let me know if it did. Let me know if you do create a YouTube channel down below, because I would love to see it. I would love to watch it, and we can definitely help each other out. So let me know in the comments, and I would love to check that video out, that channel out. And yeah, if you enjoy my tips, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.